So I've been playing Rise of Kingdoms for, geez, you would think I would, nope, it's under VIP. 451 consecutive login days. Now, do I know if that's the actual consecutive login days because of how I originally started the game? Not entirely sure. We'll just take this 2024. Anyways, so I just got done doing KVK Season 4 for the second time. The first time, a lot better, but still not idea of, I guess it was better, but anyway, so haven't made a video. Obviously, this is going to be my first video about Rise of Kingdoms. And how I have enjoyed the game so far. I started this game through Rush Royale. Not because of an ad, because I wanted to get extra gems. So I got the extra gems through this game, and it was like 30 days. It was like within 30 days I had to get like T5 or something like that, which at the time I didn't, the whole, yeah, how bad could it be? We'll even just look at it now. I'm literally just started doing T5 for 1. So, and we're at a year. And I was like, I'm just gonna get this because I want to play Rush Royale, but I want to get more gems, and I'm not gonna really get into this type of game because like it looks fun, but I don't want to get into another type of game. And then I don't know, one thing led to another, and next thing you know, I'm here. I think what originally happened is that there was also a $5 bundle thing that you can buy to get more gems in Rush Royale, but you buy it on here, which, obviously that type of thing, everyone wants to be like, well, essentially I'm just getting more gems type of deal. But yeah, so I think I bought the, I don't know if I bought the Minamoto pack. No, I bought the, what's it called? The daily supply. I bought that for $5 because it was half off, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. And then, yeah, so then I continue playing it. But it's funny because you would think I would have restarted because based off of my account, I'm at 52 million power with 474,000 kill points. Surprisingly, 330 of them are from T5. But you would think, oh, why don't you just start all over after 30 days? Most people don't want to do that. I'm one of those people that don't do that, where I'm like, I already bought $5 and I thought that was the biggest, not biggest purchase, obviously there's more purchases, but when I put in the $5, I was like, I'm sticking to this. This is what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to play this account until forever, because I always saw content creators, they're like 5 years into the game and they're like, yeah, this is what I got. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with this. When I first started, I was in 3540. Even then, I think I had migrated with some random person and I was in an alliance at the time. By the way, when I first started, did not join an alliance because I was like, I'm not playing this game. I'm never going to play this game. I'm literally just doing this for gems. So I literally was not in an alliance for, I want to say, the first 2 weeks, maybe.
You what?
Which is crazy to think about now. But 2 weeks I wasn't in an alliance. Some would be like, it's only 2 weeks. But if you understand this game, you understand that 2 weeks is a very long time with no helps or anything like that. You're just raw dogging it the whole entire time.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And then when I finally got into an alliance, I still didn't really take it serious. I didn't even do my dailies. I was literally doing the bare minimum. When I say the bare minimum, I mean I logged in, built a piece of building. Maybe it took like 4 hours and then logged out. Didn't even bother logging back in to do any farming, barbing, nothing like that. I think I sent out all my farms. Maybe I barbed. Maybe I did barb. I can't remember. Barely. All I know is I think I gemmed all of my build. Yeah, I definitely gemmed all of my buildings to get to a certain point where I ran completely out of gems, because again, I was not going to play this game, so I burnt through gems to build up my buildings really fast. Burnt through gems for resources, I think.
Wait.
I don't even think I was doing resources. I didn't even when I got to chapter City Hall 16, I wasn't producing any material.
Wait.
Because again, I was like, I'm not playing this game. So you could imagine how crappy this account was. I think by the time I got to KVK 1, I think I was maybe, and this is like 90 days, 70 days, I think it is to KVK 1. I think I managed to get to 10 million or 9 million, maybe 8 million.
I'm done. Cut the show.
All I know is that when I did it, I was just like, do I start over? But I didn't want to. I was like, I already literally blew through everything, and like I can only imagine, like I'm trying to get to Season of Conquest because everyone's talking about end game. I'm an end game player. I love playing the end game. So I was like, let me get to Season of Conquest and then maybe I'll start over. So that's exactly what I did. So like KVK 1, I went out, sent one march, went out, and it died. I got Fate Changer. The $100 bundle, and then after that I was like, nope, not going back out again. Farm some more, because obviously that took a lot of my resources, took a lot of stuff, and I was just like, wow, this is very interesting. I do not want to get fate changed. I don't want my fate changed again. So I decided to go ahead and just stick to the game before going to 3540 before KVK 1. So it was 3543 to 3540. I want to say maybe 2 weeks before preseason of KVK 1. Did KVK 1 preseason, did Marauders. So yeah, I started picking it up, I want to say after 60 days, maybe 60, 70 days, because after the 30 days I was like, let me go ahead and stick with it. So maybe 60 days I really started looking more into it, and I was like, wow, I really messed this account up. But I didn't think of it as messing up the account. I thought of it as, okay, this is a challenge for me to catch up with everything. So caught up, obviously purchased, a couple bundles here and there, because again, I was invested into the game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and invest myself into the game.
Hey guys, look, we got a good thing going here. All right.
When I did that, then I went to KVK 2 with 3540. I can't remember how that went. I think that was a betrayal.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house.
Because KVK 1, we quote unquote won. We didn't really win, but because we got betrayed, I think by 35-35. I think it was like maybe it was a 2v2. Maybe it was a one for all. I can't remember. But I know they had a bunch of whales. It might have been 35-35. And then KVK 2, maybe that's where, KVK 2, we definitely got betrayed. I think that was by 35-35. We got betrayed because it was supposed to be a 2v2. Next thing you know, it was a 1v3 situation, or maybe it was swap 2v2. No, it was like a 1v3 situation. 1v2v1. That's kind of what it was, because we didn't get another ally, but we did end up not having them attack us, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it went, but we lost that one. Then KVK 3, horrible. Lost that one horribly because a lot of people left after KVK 2. Our king at the time, he was talking about leaving after KVK 2, but did not leave after KVK 2. So everyone then left because they thought he was leaving after KVK 2, but then he stayed. So then KVK 3, we had high activity, but not a lot of fighters.
Didn't I move? Come on then. What? How about you?
Now I'm going into KVK 4 with 3540, and then when I got to KVK 4 Season of Conquest, that's when I was like, all right, cool, I'm here. Now, with that being said, we still lost because everyone left after KVK 3. And it was almost like an A-seed kingdom was D-seed activity. And so it was pretty bad. It was, some might say it wasn't as bad, but I thought it was pretty bad. I thought it was horrible because we couldn't even push out half of the time. Like when we did push out, we had to wait for our allies to come and help us out. So it was bad. Now I repeated KVK 4 and now I'm here. We just ended. It was a 1v3 situation. It was 36-23, 36-20, 36-26, and 36-33. Now, how I got to 36-33 after 35-40 was because I saw that they had recently won their KVK 3, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead. I was looking for any type of kingdom at the time because I think I was still like, I don't want to restart because I feel like my account is pretty solid to what I originally wanted to catch up to. Enough with the yapping. We'll just go ahead and go right into it. My main, I'm an infantry main. I have Baichi expertise. I think I just expertised them this month. Yeah, September. Yeah. So it took me a while, but I did expertise them. I have a lot of tier 2. I mainly did it because at the time I didn't have a third march, even though I have Quinn or QSH. I only had one solid march, which was my which is this, my infantry. I have one solid march, which is my infantry, and then I have my second march, which is my cavalry, and then my third march was gonna be QSH. I had to dismantle the helm and the gloves of the revival, which I heard a lot of people talking about how revival, like you can literally run QSH with the revival, but the problem is that I did not have any skills. Basically, like everyone says, like don't really worry about the first skill. I read into it, I looked more into it. I mean, if you can get 1551 or even 1555, I think it's 1551 is one you can like really go with. It says like you can really skip. Some people do just go 5551 or go 5, but basically he's overpowered. Anyways, so my Baichi is my original march. I went with the 4-piece set because I wanted march speed. I had already invested in the boot. Like I wasn't banking on getting the conquest helm or the shield or the weapon. I wasn't banking on getting it, mainly because I was just like, let me just go ahead because I need to make this account solid. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get these pieces. And then the reason why they're tier 2 is because I was upgrading them with the alliance mobilization. So his armaments are decent. 0 out of 10. Every single one of these are 0 out of 10, 0 out of 10, 0 out of 10. Like nothing. And I'm not going to convert any of these because this is just normal, and half the stuff that I do find is pretty trash anyways. I think when I was going to transmute some of these because I have 112, but I was like, just work with what you got. So that's what I did. I worked with what I got. My second march cavalry, I just got this helm. They definitely benefit more from the KVK helm and weapon instead of infantry, in my opinion, and from what I've seen.
Are you sure about that?
I was gonna expertise them, but I think another cavalry is coming out, so I'm on the fence of that. I don't really need to do anything since I'm going to be in the off season and we're going to be skipping. So we're going to be off season for a while. So I'll be able to build up some gold heads off of that. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how the new cavalry commander comes out. I mean, if it's solid to where I can put that one, then I can start converting these armaments because I do have.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But yeah, that's kind of it for these. So the stats on it are very crappy as well. QSH just coming out. We're not going to get another Archer for a while. I'm going to have time to at least get gold heads or spin the wheel and maybe get lucky with this. Once I get my skills up, then I'll do this. So those are my 3 main marches. I do have a siege march. Well, I have 2 main marches, sorry. Baichi with Luce, Hua with Arthur. This is an account that was crappy that I had tried to bring it back to life, and I think I did a pretty solid job. When the thing that saved me was the commander swap, because when I started this they didn't have the commander swap. But when that came around, I was like, perfect. I think I picked up Luce. Arthur at the time came out exactly when the commander swap happened as well,
so you know it's good.
I picked up Philip and William, 3 commanders off of the swap. Really was grinding hard and made sure that I was constantly farming gems, sticking to the speed ups, all that other stuff, doing barbs, doing forts, everything. So and again, I was in an A seed, so we were getting 3-4 chests a day. So I was like, you might as well stick with this, since you're in a kingdom and in an alliance that is literally pumping out forts daily and chests 3 to 4 times daily. So I was like, let me just stick with this. So I got Luce, I got Philip, I got William Wallace. As far as what I did on here, with like stat wise, I got 3.9 million kills with him. So yeah, I think I did really well. That's Baichi. Luce, what do we have him at? I think it's all the same. Actually, it's not really the same, because I think since he was secondary, like sometimes you're not gonna get that secondary off in time.
Me from myself.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I don't know. I'll do the math and then I'll put it up and see how much was the difference. Let's see, who else did I use? Yeah, 1.7, maybe 1.6 ish, which is pretty solid. And then I had Arthur. Do I have Arthur on? I do have Arthur on here. Let's see, again, I fought with him before. 4.4 million kills to 2.4 million, so 1.6 million. I think I tried bringing out QSH and ZL for like some major murder balls, so maybe he wouldn't get targeted. I think they still got targeted. Yeah, 635,000. What was he at before? Where are you? Before, yeah,
Brother, this guy stinks!
Got targeted instantly. Same, 92,000 kills before. What, he had 0. So, so yeah. I mean, complete waste, but it is what it is. I think I tried Philip. Maybe what I have on here, 430,000. Philip. So 100,000, almost exactly 100,000. Catherine's on here with Narcissus. Let's see, 428,000, 283,000. So I tried some. Waste of time. Let's see, going into kill points, what did I have on here? 291,000 to 474,000. So yeah, oh, that's what I was gonna do. So as far as the achievements go, what do I have? Honor, I made sure I just got the minimum, which is like 120 to get your points. 120 individual honor, and then after that I was like, nothing else. So yeah, I was going to get 15 million, which, mind you, my first KVK4, I didn't even hit 5 million. Actually, I think I hit 5 million. I don't even think I hit 4 million. No, I think I did hit 4 million. Maybe. It wasn't a lot of fighting. It was a one-sided match for my first KVK4. It was awful. It was awful. So this one, I feel like I did way better. 3 times better, actually, than what I did my first KVK4. 11.4 million out of 30 million. I would have gotten the 15 million if I had done Kingsland. That's it. If you did like the video, you can subscribe if you want. This isn't the only thing that I do, by the way. You probably do see music on here. I do music. do. And then probably going to be doing that as well along with this. And I do play League of Legends, and I did play World of Warcraft, so I do a lot of stuff. I think I have a lot of stuff that I do. I just didn't put forth the effort, but now I'm just going to be putting more and more effort into this. And I think I just upped this skill. That's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, if you did like it, go ahead, hit the like button, hit subscribe. And until then, I don't know how to do this outro. Yeah, peace.